Gentlemen, welcome to your HSBN Media Day press conference. Coach, if you could just start by introducing yourself and then introducing the guys you have at the table with you.
Absolutely. Emilio Fernandez, head coach at Riviera Prep. To my right is my assistant coach, Mario Sanchez. To my left is 8th grader Eric Fernandez, and to my far right is 8th grader Mark Quarry.
Just like you said, first year varsity program, it's got to be an exciting time for Riviera, am I right?
It's an exciting time, absolutely. It's a trying time as well because we're leading up to the start of the season and want things to be done correctly, and we're getting nervous, Coach Mario and myself, but definitely exciting to see some of these guys on the field, something that started from nothing a year ago. And now seeing where we are now is definitely exciting. So we're looking forward to Tuesday.
And I was just chatting with the Somerset Silver Palms, who's another younger program, and it's just really the same topic. It's an opportunity now. You've got blank pages in your history book. You get to write pretty much everything that happens is happening for the first time in history.
It's a great situation to be in. Besides the baseball side of it, Riviera Prep, for those that don't know, it's just an amazing place to be, amazing school. It's one of the toughest academic schools that's out there. So the baseball side of it is amazing. That's like icing on the cake, but the school is just an amazing institution, with our backing from Courtney Young, our AD, and Peter Cohen, the owner of the school. They're just very positive. It's just a great environment, and we're all very excited. I know Mario and the boys here are.
And you said 8th grader, I forget what grade.
These are both 8th graders, which is kind of what we're looking forward to.
Put some young
build
guys
around
in.
these guys, yeah.
Man, it's not a lot of 8th graders that get a chance to go right out and play varsity baseball. It's got to be exciting for you, right?
It is very exciting.
And then what position do you play?
I play catcher.
Which is obviously a very key position on the team. Just talk about being a catcher and how important it is to just be that guy that communicates. You're the only one that sees the whole field. Everybody else is looking the other direction. It's an important role that you have. Talk about just having that opportunity to start early and be one of those leaders within the team.
It's a great opportunity because I get to help the younger kids and the more inexperienced kids to do better because, like you said, I can see the whole field and I get to see what people are doing wrong and what people are doing right. So it's a great opportunity to help and guide the more inexperienced players.
Coach, do you guys have a field there at the campus, or where do you guys do your home games?
That's been no. We don't have a field on campus. We are playing our home games out of Evelyn Greer, which is right down the road, which is actually a very good setup. We have come a long way on campus. When we got there a year ago, there was nothing baseball-wise, and our school's done a great job. They've built a beautiful cage for us, which we use all the time. Just got our bullpen in there. So, we have the ability to run a full-out practice on campus, but when we want to do baseball stuff, inter-squad, hit live BP, we go right down the road, which is Evelyn Greer, it works out very well for us.
Kind of get to groom your own home field there, and obviously a lot of teams in Miami don't have the luxury of a home field.
It's a little different, so we'll have a little bit of a home field advantage because of the way the field's structured. You got the short backstop, you have a few things that we might be a little bit more comfortable doing than some of the schools that are coming in and playing there for the first time. So I think it gives a little bit of advantage. It's a tight field, so there's a little bit of a home field atmosphere to it, so we're excited.
Again, being the first for everything, it seems like every question will have the word first in it, but talk about you guys being able to come today and be a part of Media Day and what that experience was like for you guys.
Well, we're very lucky because not a lot of teams have the opportunity to do this, so we're very grateful, and it's been great.
Was there any one particular aspect you enjoyed the most, or what did you get the most out of it?
Just the experience of being here in front of people, getting the exposure, and
yeah. They didn't go through the whole 60 and infield and outfield. We didn't go through all that process, so this is the first thing they're doing.
Oh, okay. So just to get the feet a little bit into the fire here.
Yeah. This is something for them, especially at their age. This is something that'll be good for them, very beneficial for them.
Talk about it from a coaching standpoint, from a program standpoint, being able to, this is obviously another part of the process of putting you guys on the map.
It's tremendous. When I got to Riviera a year ago, Mario was there. He had ran the middle school program for a year, and so it was a challenge. And it was a challenge that, when the opportunity presented itself, I thought was an amazing opportunity from the standpoint of having my son attend school with me. Mark Quarry, which I've coached for many years, they fell in love with the campus when they went and visited. They were fortunate that they're great students. They were able to get into school, which is a big deal for at least for myself, and I know Mark's family. So it's just a great opportunity for these kids to be part of something that's growing and have a chance. Like, these guys are going to play varsity baseball as 8th graders.
Yeah,
They're going to get that
is-
opportunity, although they're extremely talented. I mean, these are kids that can play anywhere in the county. Maybe not as 8th graders, but they have the opportunity to play anywhere in the county. But here they're going to get their feet wet, right off the bat. So they're going to have a lot of positive things happening for them here as 8th graders, and it's what we look to build around. Our young guys, which we do have some tremendous young talent. We have some guys that have tremendous upside, and the future is bright for some of the young guys. So that's kind of the direction we're going in.
Now, with a new school like that, is there even a senior class or a junior class? I'm not really
There
sure.
is. We have 3 seniors. This will be, I think, our 3rd or 4th senior class in school. We have other programs that are excelling. Our girls volleyball team is excellent. Our boys basketball team they're in the final 8. I don't think it'll be too long before our baseball team is making a name for themselves. Especially, I feel, when these guys are sophomores. With some of the other talented guys we have around, we have a center fielder that's very talented, freshman. I think by the time they're sophomores, people will know who Riviera is.
And what sort of a team do you want that to be? What's the identity that you're looking to mold this team into and have people recognize it as?
Mario?
I mean, when we talk about an identity, we want a team that loves to be there, bro. Like, we want our players to love to play baseball, and we want our guys to love to compete. That's what we try to create. We try to create a competitive atmosphere for them, somewhere they can go out every day and they know that they're trying to get better every day, versus just going out there to have fun and just be out there. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's all part of the game, but we want them to be competitive and always working towards getting better and excelling at what they do, whether it be on field or off the field in the classroom, either one.
Yeah, it seems like you said it's a strong academic school, so I got to assume that the baseball IQ and the mental side of things, I don't know how much you may focus on that with the younger group, but it seems like that's an aspect that is a strength for you guys.
It is. I mean, from a coach standpoint and a parent, in this case, which is very rare, we're very fortunate. These 2 guys here, along with the other 14 or 15 players we have, all these other programs that are baseball year-round, that's what they do. And these kids are baseball players, but to how much work these kids put in. I mean, they wake up at 7 in the morning, they go to a very demanding school from an academic standpoint, and they excel. These are 4.0 GPA guys. I mean, the 8th graders, I think they both scored over 1,100 on their PSATs, which is unheard of. So the fact that these kids are so good in the classroom, they play 3 sports. Okay, since August, these guys have been. When we started school in August, they were swimming. They joined the swim team, and that was Monday through Friday, and they excelled. And once swimming was over, 2 days later, basketball started, and our middle school team finished 3rd in our middle school conference, and now baseball, which is their thing. So much is asked from them, which we take for granted, but just to know that they are amazing in the classroom and they can sustain 3 sports Monday through Friday, and they don't complain, which is great. They need to be admired from that standpoint. So, from a coach's standpoint, knowing that not only these players but my son is in this environment, you can't ask for anything else. So, yeah, I can't. There's no other place that I would want them to be at.
The last thing here is, especially obviously this is a long-term, project here. It's certainly Rome isn't built in a day. Are there certain, benchmark goals that you've set for the team in this year?
The benchmark to begin, I think, is just for the kids at the school that are there now to fall in love with baseball. A lot of these kids played baseball 5-6 years ago, and all of a sudden we have a baseball program, so they're kind of getting back into it. We want to create a name. We want people to see what we're doing. And all of a sudden, develop something. I mean, I ran a very prestigious program here in Dade County for many years, 27 major league players. So it's not something that is new to me. But eventually we'd like to get to that point. I mean, we have 3 guys that in the next 3 or 4 years, scouts will be at our games. These are college prospects, these are pro prospects. But we want that to create, we want it to be more than 3. Obviously, we'd like for there to be 6, 7, 8 guys. And all of a sudden, Riviera Prep is known for its baseball as well as its academics, which is a bonus. The baseball's a bonus in this case.
Awesome. Well, guys, it's exciting time. I'm excited for you. Here's to add in the fresh ink to the blank pages and writing the history books here.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of these guys. You got a lot of years to come with them.
Yeah, hopefully the next time they're here, or 2 years from now, we'll have a much better guideline of what direction we're going in. But we really appreciate it. We
Yeah,
really
you're
appreciate
just
having
laying
you guys
down the
here.
groundwork right now.
It's
You know?
we're still crawling.
Yeah.
We're still crawling.
Yeah.
So, but we'll be running soon. So we're just excited you guys had us here. This is great, and it's great for them. So
We're excited to have you guys, and again, with anything that HSBN can do to help you programs, that's what we're here for.
thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, have a great season, guys.
Thank you guys.